Rally Sweden's opening night stage would see a dramatic start in this first round of the Junior WRC category. Last year's championship runner-up Diego Dominguez crashed into a snowbank and a broken radiator left the Paraguayan nursing an oil leak through Friday morning. On to the first full day's action, and Jakub Matulka would make an eye-catching start with a stage win on Friday morning, only for the Polish talent to roll out dramatically later in the day. With 3 top 5 times through the opening leg, Irishman Eamon Kelly would appropriately find himself in 5th place in a day of challenging snowy conditions. Leader after the opening stage, Raul Hernandez defied his lack of winter rally experience to maintain a consistent run near the top of the standings. The 22-year-old Spaniard in 4th place overnight, albeit over a minute and a half behind the leader. Fabio Schwartz, the 18-year-old son of former WRC star Armin, produced an intelligent drive in challenging fresh snow conditions, putting him in 3rd place by the end of Friday. Robert Jurgensen has shown incredible pace so far, despite a bonnet opening on stage 3 and overshooting a junction on stage 6. The Estonian FIA Rally Star programme driver is currently 2nd in the Junior WRC, with 1 Wolf stage win point under his belt as well. Another 18-year-old young gun, though, would lead the Junior WRC after the first full day of action. Billy Johansson survived 2 spins in the opening 3 stages, and with 4 fastest times through the day, the local hero had a lead of almost 45 seconds at the end of Friday. 8 stages completed with 5 Wolf stage points winners and 4 Junior WRC leaders so far. It was local hero Johansson up front ahead of the longest day of the rally on Saturday. Saturday, the longest day of Rally Sweden, turned out to be an eventful one in the Junior WRC category, with 7 stages and almost 126 competitive kilometres on the menu. Diego Dominguez had one mission, which was going for Wolf stage win points. Despite a spin on stage 9 and a puncture on stage 11, he still managed to notch up 2 fastest times. Fabio Schwartz also started the day with a spin, losing more than a minute on stage 9. The day still looked promising, running 3rd until stage 14, when a coolant leak caused real concern. Slowing down to protect his Rally 3 Fiesta, the German youngster would slip to 6th. 25-year-old Belgian Tom Rensenet, though, managed to stay out of trouble and would hold a comfortable 5th place going into the final overnight break. The same could not be said for Raul Hernandez, who had a wild start to Saturday. The Spaniard catching the car ahead near the start of the day's opener. The 22-year-old then spun later in the same test, but somehow fought back to hold 4th place at the end of Saturday. Eamon Kelly, in contrast, had a relatively quiet day, and his sensible, consistent approach put the Irishman in line for a podium finish on the season's opening round. FIA Rally Star runner Rome Jurgensen was the only driver to put real pressure on the leading local star. The Estonian managed to win 2 out of 7 stages on Saturday, but the gap between the top 2 crews continued to grow. Because it had been a day of near dominance for Miller Johansson, the 18-year-old Swede showing incredible speed and determination. 3 stage wins were collected on Saturday, and his 55-second lead leaves him in a strong position going into the final day of his home event.
Yeah, it's been great, I think, yeah. We have been fast all day, so we have not lost any time. The goal for the day was to just keep the car on the road and not lose the lead, which we have completed.
So Johansson with that healthy buffer over Jurgensen going into Sunday's 61 kilometres, Kelly in line for a 3rd podium finish in the WRC's junior category. Rally Sweden hosted an eventful season opener for the FIA Junior WRC, but it didn't start well for last season's runner-up, Diego Dominguez, who clipped a snowbank on stage 1 and left the Paraguayan nursing an oil leak. There was a consolation 3 bonus points for Wolf stage wins, but a damaged radiator ended his frustrating event on Sunday. Jakub Matulka made an eye-catching start with a stage win on Friday morning, only for the Polish talent to roll out dramatically later in the same day. Fabio Schwartz, son of former WRC winner Armin, made an impressive junior debut, running 3rd until a Saturday spin, and a coolant leak then saw the German youngster retire at the end of the 2nd day. Tom Rensenet managed to have a trouble-free event, the Belgian driver, with a consistent run to finish the season's only winter event in 5th place. Raul Hernandez started the rally with a stage win, but Saturday morning saw his fine run unravel. First catching up with the car ahead on the opening stage and then spinning later in the same test. Somehow the 22-year-old fought back to clock up a couple of stage wins and he would finish the rally in 4th place. Eamon Kelly meanwhile scored good points in Sweden, running in 6th place early on, but the 25-year-old Irishman defied the changeable wintry conditions to climb up to 3rd place by the finish. FIA Rally Star Programme graduate Romain Jurgensen also made an impressive debut despite a bonnet opening early on and an overshot junction. The Estonian youngster's consistent pace saw him take 3 Wolf stage win points and he maintained the pressure on the rally-leading local star. And he was undoubtedly the star of the show. 18-year-old local driver Miller Johansson spun twice in the opening 3 stages, but the Swedish young gun produced an outstanding recovery, winning 8 out of 18 stages to clinch the victory on home soil by almost 50 seconds.
Yeah, it's really amazing. We didn't think this when we came here, and the weekend has been great. I just had done 2 driver mistakes and we have taken back that time, and it just feels so good right now.
Johansson, the Swedish teen sensation, claimed a first Junior WRC win from Jurgensen. Kelly 3rd, with Hernandez and Rensenet rounding off the top 5. It's the same lineup in the first championship standings leaderboard, but as ever, those extra points for Wolf stage wins could prove crucial come the end of the season. The Junior WRC category continues at Rally Croatia in April.